welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be chatting to you guys about how to make it in the modeling industry. If you are new to the industry, if you are an aspiring model, then stick around because this video is definitely for you. So the first thing we're going to chat about in terms of making it in the modeling industry is getting signed. So it would be ideal if you could find yourself an agency. For me, I was with a number of agencies before I found my number one agency, which, as you know, is Ice Models. But listen, I went through about 4 or 5 other agencies many years before. So this is a normal thing. Be patient with it and don't ever give up. Keep on applying. Even if the same agency rejects you, come back the next year because maybe there's something different that they might have missed the first time. Maybe you changed your hair, or you dress a bit differently, or your skin is looking different. Maybe your skin wasn't as clear when you applied. Not that there's anything wrong with having acne or problem skin, but sometimes agencies can overlook you if you don't have skin that's easy for makeup artists to work with on set. And you know, as I always tell you guys on my channel, I love to keep it real and honest with you, and I feel like that's the best way for you guys to be able to get results and really achieve your goals. So angels, getting signed is actually the easy part. The hard part starts after getting signed because you need to make sure that you stay signed. And the way that you can stay signed is by attending all of your castings, doing really well on set, having a good personality. No one wants to work with a diva. Imagine if the agency you're signed to gets a ton of complaints and, you know, issues from other photographers or models, and they are speaking about you terribly to your agency. It will be quite difficult for them to wholeheartedly represent you. So getting signed to an agency really is the first part of this entire process. I don't want you to feel intimidated by that. I just want you to know that this is the reality of the industry. Getting signed to an agency doesn't mean that immediately, you know, you're going to get hundreds of bookings and you're going to fly all over the world. Although for some people it does happen like that. But in my personal opinion and experience, it really does take time to get to that point in your career. So yes, just keep that in mind. Getting signed is the easy part, you guys. There's a whole lot of work still to come after you get signed to your agency. Alright, so another tip that I can share with you is that you need to learn very, very quickly to always be prompt. Never, ever, ever, if you can help it, be late. Because, listen, even if you didn't mean to be late, it just creates a certain atmosphere on set. And you know, once or twice is fine and very normal because life happens, but don't make it a habit of always being late and always arriving 30 minutes late or an hour late. And this doesn't only go for your jobs that you've been booked for, it also goes for castings. You want to make sure that you are at least 15 to 30 minutes early for everything, whether it's a meeting with your agency, whether it's a casting, whether it's a job. Anything to do with your modeling career, make sure that you are early. Being punctual, being prompt is such a good quality to have, and trust me, clients will notice this and they will make a note of it for future bookings. The next thing that you can do to make it in the modeling industry is to be a pleasure to be around. When you are kind, humble, easy to work with, easygoing, fun, really then it does make the job a lot easier. And also, word of mouth in this industry is so powerful. And trust me, makeup artists, photographers, stylists, hairstylists, they all talk, and you want them to only be saying good things about you. This really will increase your chances of maybe even working with that same client again. Or, you know, if you weren't right for the job, you went to a casting and you weren't right for the job, they will remember you and hopefully put you on top of that list when they approach your agency and ask for a number of models for a certain job. So just remember to always, always, always be good to other people. First of all, you never know what other people are going through. And second of all, guys, no one likes a diva. Do not be a diva on set. This is really, really important, and I can't stress this enough, you guys, because it all builds up your reputation and what people will say about you at the next job, at the next casting, at the next meeting, at the next whatever. People really do talk in this industry. This industry may seem very big, but it's also really, really small, and a lot of people know each other. So make sure that you are always a pleasure to be around. So this next point really is just like a segue off of my previous point, and this is to build a good reputation. Alright, so let me give you an example. When you are on set, the first few minutes of the first look are always the longest, and the reason for this is because the photographer needs to test the light. He or she needs to make sure that that the light is perfect. Sometimes there will be props within the set, and then you'll get props needing to be put correctly, and this process can take a little bit long sometimes. So just a word of advice: when this happens, don't stand there and sulk and slouch, and you know, it's a long process for everyone. So just be nice, either be quiet and just hang on, and you know, sometimes the photographer will be like, you know, I'm so sorry to keep you waiting, and just reassure them, no, it's fine, no worries at all, you know, we need to do this to make sure that the shoot is perfect. Just something nice like that. You can either do that, or if you're feeling a little bit shy, which is very normal. I've mentioned to you guys in previous videos that I was extremely shy at the beginning of my journey, but I was never a diva, and you know, I was always very patient, and these things are very, very important. The next thing that you can do to make it in the modeling industry is to start networking. Now, for a lot of new aspiring models, networking can seem very daunting, and I speak for myself as well from experience. I was very introverted, very, very shy, and I really did struggle to approach people or to just talk to people. I just want to encourage you now, if that may be you, don't worry. Act confident and no one will question you. Just act confident. Fake it until you make it. Make sure that you are going to fashion weeks or modeling industry events, and you can find these just by Googling. Google, research, word of mouth as well. You can ask around on Facebook, you can ask your friends, family, maybe they know of something, you never know. But make sure that you are always networking. You can also go to product launches. There are some PR companies that you can approach and ask them to add you to their mailing list, and whenever they have an event, you'll automatically be invited to the event. So these are great opportunities for you to meet new people and, you know, share what you do and share your dreams and what you're trying to achieve. And it can feel very daunting and a bit awkward and embarrassing, but trust me, no one is going to make your dreams happen for you except you. You never know who you might meet. You know, maybe you'll have a full-on conversation with someone and they aren't actually interested in the modeling industry, and that is totally fine. Don't let it discourage you. Keep on talking to people, networking with people, sharing your social media accounts with people so that they can see the work that you've already done, even if you are not signed. If you are signed, even better, show them, you know, I'm with ICE models, this is what I've done, etc. Now, you're not going to go around to every random person that you see and give them your whole resume, but what I'm just trying to say is just have the courage to go up to someone if you are at an event or wherever it may be, even at a casting. Have the courage to just strike up a conversation, because you never know what it can lead to. Alright angels, so the next thing that I want to touch on is going above and beyond. Let's say you are signed to your dream modeling agency. Yes? Okay, so now once you've gotten signed, you can't just sit back and expect your agency to do all the work. I mean, you can, but I would suggest not doing that. I would suggest being signed to a modeling agency, and once that happens, still continuing to do the hard groundwork. Still going to events, still networking, still doing everything that I just mentioned from the beginning of this video up until now, because it will make you stand out. And that's really important because this industry is so saturated. Almost everyone you meet is a model or wanting to be a model. So how can you stand out? How can you draw the attention of fashion designers or photographers or stylists or makeup artists? How can you do that? The way that you can do that is by going above and beyond. And it's so important to do that, you guys, because as I said earlier, your career is in your hands and no one is going to make your dreams happen for you. So make sure that you go above and beyond. Put in that extra effort. Go and visit your agency, have a chat with them. They need to get to know you as well, to also know what to put you forward for, to also know what your dreams are and where you're at, and you know, your plans for being in the modeling industry. This is really important. Don't be shy about it. Just send an email to your agent and say that you want to come by, have a little chat. You know, even if you stop by for 5 to 10 minutes, just showing your face really does make a good impression, and it shows that you really care about your budding career. Alright darlings, so the last thing is to be patient, because nothing happens overnight. I'm really urging you to be patient with this process. You know, it can seem really long, draining, disappointing, overwhelming, all the negative things you can think of. It can seem like that, and sometimes it is, but that's usually in your building phase. And I want you to remember, you have to keep being persistent, patient, and positive. The 3 P's are my absolute favorite when it comes to the modeling industry, because listen, I had to and still have to adopt these 3 Ps all the time. I may go for an audition and I may not get it, and that is totally fine. I'm not gonna throw my toys out the cart. It's absolutely okay. But like I've said many times to you guys, rejection is part of the industry. Don't let them stop you from going after your goals. Trust me guys, this is my 10th year in the modeling industry, and honestly, what a journey it's been. I'm so excited for the years ahead to come, and I just want to share with you guys the real side of the modeling industry. And I want you guys to know that it didn't happen for me overnight. It wasn't a quick fix. It took a lot of time, it took dedication. Use any rejections or any moments of feeling down as a driving force. Don't let them consume you and make you go back into your shell and not go after this dream anymore. You need to see it in your head first in order to believe it, and I really do think that is true. If you can see it, if you can imagine it, then believe it, because it is going to happen for you, but you need to be willing to do the work and really go on this journey. Alright my angels, that's it from me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that it helped you. If it did, please can you give me a thumbs up so that I know what type of videos you guys want to see. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure that you click subscribe and that you click on the bell so that you can join the Angel Gang. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye!